So this piece is called The Madonna of Johannes, and it is the canon of Gerd Cathedral. And this piece is now at the Belvedere Palace in Vienna, Austria. It was created by Konrad von Friesik, and he's an Austrian artist, and I only know this because his city is in his name. Not much or really anything about him is known besides where he comes from because it was in his name. Yeah. So this piece is a painting on softwood, and it is a Renaissance piece, and it is unknown how long it took to make. So getting into it, so this person is Johannes, and he's kneeling at the foot of the enthroned figure of Mary and Christ. And Johannes was a canon and provost at the Gerd Cathedral in the mid-1500s. That's who he is. So in this role, he commissioned a veil that was confidently signed by the artist Konrad von Friesik, who made this piece. And the piece resembled stylistically to the veil, and it was very obviously made by the same artist. So this one wasn't signed, but we know who made it based on the veil that Johannes also commissioned. So a little bit more on the piece. In the background, you can't really see it on here. There is little like punched out holes and that make the shape of the angels that are making music, and it was a really, really neat touch. You can't really see it on here. I just thought that was really cool. But yeah, I chose this work, well, one, because I needed another Renaissance piece, and this is just the prettiest one I saw, and it was jaw-dropping in Austria. This is the prettiest one I saw in Austria, sorry. And I just wish there was more information on the artist and the piece itself. But I am still happy with what I've learned so far about it. Yeah, Renaissance pieces are just absolutely insane. They're insane. So this is a typical Renaissance painting just because of the scene that it is depicting. There wasn't really any art up until this point that didn't have something to do with God or religion. The interest in Renaissance pieces is just to capture the essential elements of classical art, and particularly the form and proportions of the human body. It uses a lot of realism and naturalism to depict people and objects in a true-to-life way. And there's just so much emotion infused into these pieces, and I just think it's absolutely they're jaw-dropping because there's so much emotion in them, which is why I chose this one. It was just so gorgeous.